Oh no! He's a little bastard. Wait, did new zombies just like teleport in? What the hell?
No, horde that like came down the side of the street.
Oh my god, I'm an aiming god. We got 3 shots left in the clip. Oh my god. Just already getting fucked.
Son of a bitch.
Is there none heavy weapons that have AoE?
See a screamer.
Like guns or
No, like melee weapons. Just the heavy weapons,
yeah,
you can hit
I
more than
think
one
all of
target.
them- I think all of them do, but it's just like a longer range on the heavy weapons usually. My understanding. I know with the baseball bat, there's a move you can do where you like hit multiple at once. You can fuck them up, big boy style.
Yeah, there's like a knife move as well. I don't have it with this character though. Oh no, cesspit zombies. Oh, zombies drain stamina but give influence? Where? Oh, in the top right corner? Are you kidding? How much influence did they give? Do you know?
Like an okay amount. You know, you're not gonna get gigantic.
Here is a question
Yeah, what's up?
that I want to say is vaguely political, but it's also like more in the philosophical area, right?
Huh?
That is okay.
Yeah, go for it. And it's your channel.
True. I saw a video. I'm trying to like formulate like how to say it in a single sentence or two. I saw a video where like the thesis of it was essentially that liberal philosophy, in like proper like capital L like liberal, as in liberalism, has a flaw in it where where's the plague heart? Is the plague heart on top of the roof here?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's inside. If you're where I think you are.
No, it's not inside.
Inside. Yeah.
Oh my god, I think it is up here. No, it is not up here.
The one that never got opened.
Well, I don't see it.
No, it should be open. But I'll drive over.
Oh my god, that.
Stay on your toes.
Do you have your brights on? Anyways, the problem with it, as posited by the video, is that the like human rights comes from the sort of philosophy of the like natural law or something. You know, the like blank slate people are in. Tabula rasa, etc. Oh, there's the plague heart. Okay, it's off the map. Thank goodness. Oh, this is the logo of the building. That's why it's... Jesus, you have so many dudes.
I'm spit.
That I do.
I'm just chopping some zombie heads off.
I need a rest.
Anyways, you get what I'm talking about?
Nasty looking juggernaut.
Yeah, sort of. I'd probably need like a slight refresher on every concept behind natural law, but
Well, basically, yeah, it's so mind play. Basically, the idea is like the state of the natural world or whatever. You know, the state of nature humanity is in before they like establish a government, right?
just like the way people like would act
Yeah, and there's like two different philosophies on it. There's like the state of war by one philosopher, and then the awesome state of happiness by the other philosopher. I forget their names. One of them's Locke.
Right. My understanding, I think that liberalism makes a claim that it makes like a universalist claim that all people would want liberty.
Yeah, and we give up our natural rights in order to work together so that assholes don't fuck it up. Right.
Yeah.
And the thesis of the video is just basically humans are not a blank slate. We've always like lived in like tribes and stuff where there are hierarchies. So the state of nature, like they were just wrong about it.
I think that's I mean I think that's probably true, but I would just wonder like because the foundational components of liberalism are relatively old.
Yeah.
I would just say like what would you replace that with?
Well, basically the thesis was basically what they were saying was we should look towards liberalism for like traditionalist reasons, e.g. it works, liberalism works, so that is why we should keep liberalism. That doesn't really feel like super satisfying to me.
Yeah, that feels pretty unsatisfactory. I think I think ideologies and doctrines should be able to evolve. We live in like a changing world. So it wouldn't make sense to like just be like, hey, there's a flaw in liberalism, but let's just keep it because it works. Why not just say, hey, there's a flaw in liberalism, let's rewrite it, right? So like, we do this all the time with laws of physics and our ideas of how the natural world works.
Well, what would you replace the like natural law like component then with?
I would probably need to hear
the video itself or the positive thought. I get what you mean. Where's the building that broke down? Well, does it say? Is it just like automatically unbroken down? It said a place in the base was broke down. It's not saying anything, Miss. Is it just unbroken down now that I have materials? Okay, the thing I was thinking is, I know I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious of the idea that you need to have a tabula rasa to have like a social contract theory work, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I don't think you need that either.
Oh, very nice.
Okay. Well, firstly, I don't believe we have a blank slate. So I think I think social contract could really just be created, probably off the idea of like suffering, and that like I think people probably just don't want to suffer. So I think the path to the least amount of suffering is probably the path one ought to go.
Well, and I don't know about the utilitarian thing. I'm suspicious of that as an ideology.
I'm a consequentialist.
Well,
so
here's the thing. I think you can get away with a lot of like crazy shit as a consequentialist. Like, I heard both like Nazism and communism are consequentialist, right?
Yeah. Well, like I'm a real utilitarian, so like I wouldn't be just like a pure consequentialist, but.
Well, I'm sure they are too. The idea with those types of ideologies is basically that the good is so high that to not do stuff is to have people suffer, right? So therefore, we need to go for the communist utopia or the Third or Fourth Reich or whatever the future Reich is, as like the white utopia.
Yeah, well, the thing with liberalism is it places an emphasis on the individual. So, so the problem with like fascism and Nazism, there's a core tenet of both of these. Well, actually, I'll just say fascism because Nazism is a branch of fascism.
Yeah.
A core tenet of fascism is the subordination of individual interest for like the perceived good of the nation. You could probably, if you want to extend that, say moral good. I don't think liberalism would allow that. I think liberalism would say actually that's probably wrong.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
So like I don't think you could have a liberal country and then like let's say like you had to kill 100,000 people by like just putting them all in a city and nuking it. And if you did that, the world would be safe. So first, I don't know if a scenario like that would even happen, but I don't.
Didn't we like nuke?
I don't think it'd be a liberal country.
Japan?
We did nuke Japan, but I was saying like in your own country, right? Like let's say like, in order to somehow, for the good of America, we had to put a bunch of our people in a city and then nuke it. And
oh yeah, that would be fucking wild.
The individual for the good of the nation state, right? Like that. Yeah, that'd be like hyper illiberal, right?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. What the hell is that noise? Do you hear that noise? Oh my god. Thanks for helping out with that. Wait, is there a feral still alive? No, there's not. I was hearing like a siren sound.
I don't know.
Oh, why did we get on a consequential list? I kind of got mind flooded.
Because I was talking about social contract.
Yeah. I know. When I think of like social contract stuff, I'm thinking like from the perspective of someone who is participating in society, because I think a society is made up of individuals. So like it should serve the interests of the people making it up.
If I were to like change liberalism,
yeah.
I think, oh man, I mean, I would have to go into like my ideas on like the natural world. But if I were to change liberalism, I would probably, I would say that what is good is probably I have to think about it. Ethics and ethics statements are usually I think they're like emotional statements. There's a term for the thing. It might just be like emotionalism or stuff.
I get what you're talking about. You're talking about like the two thoughts about ethics where they're either like rational.
Wrong. You're actually just saying like who murder, right?
Yeah.
But I think they developed. I think both that and also just the experience of suffering, as well, developed out of selection, and I think what was selected for is I think the same thing that's always selected for in all systems. So whether they're higher order or lower order systems, and I think it's selecting for probably just survival, kind of like reducing entropy.
Yeah.
Right. So like for example, humanity probably wouldn't be able to continue if we felt it was morally righteous to start nuking mass swabs of people to like get a goal, right? Because quality of life across the board would probably go down, and then the survival of our species is threatened by having like large portions of land like, poisoned with radiation.
Yeah.
And, threat of like a nuclear winter. things like that. It wouldn't be like extinction. Nuclear war wouldn't be extinction, but it would be a very large, unfortunate setback for good of the species. So barring from that, the idea that morals, ethics, and like, avoiding suffering came out of like, selection to just kind of reduce and keep surviving. I think that's kind of just where most like intuitive morals come from. The idea of to keep surviving. And I think the selection and like social context of like morality and why we feel like if we start murdering each other, we think it's wrong, like blue murder. It's just to keep things going. And it's probably like a survival thing of like if our tribe can get along and we're not murdering each other, it's leading to better outcomes. And I think that probably got selected for.
Maybe.
So I would probably that's what I think.
I don't know if that's true. Here's the thing. Do you know the like Red Queen hypothesis?
Yeah. So.
Do you remember what it is specifically?
I'm saying what is that?
Oh, I thought you said yes, Giga Chad.
Oh no.
So the Red Queen hypothesis is basically like if a society, if like an organization, a group, a thing, I think it's a society, a species that is just like used to like unrelenting struggle for survival encounters like a peaceful civilization, it will just crush it because it's like living in the state of war constantly. And so all life, all organisms trends towards this like competition for survival. So the example would be like the dodo bird getting like fucking demolished. So I had no like defense mechanism.
That plague heart can't be far away. I think I smell it.
So I could see like a similar thing with human societies where it's like the tribes that are like super good at war, can get natural resources for themselves. So I don't think
that's possible.
Necessarily be peace and
I would
harmony.
just question if this hypothesis were to be true. Why is it that countries that have the highest like HDI or the Human Development Index, populations that are healthiest, high birth rates, low mortality rates, are also countries that are going to be like the most peaceful, have like the least amount of violence going on? Because if you look at outcomes of violence and war, they lead to negative outcomes. They lead to death, destruction.
Well, I think. Okay, if I was to argue in favor of it, I'm not necessarily like 100% bought into the Red Queen hypothesis, but I would say, what, they took my door? Rude. I would probably say something like the civilizations that thrived in the past were these civilizations that like fucked on shit.
So
oh my god. Oh, what the fuck?
Careful.
Oh.
Yeah, this plague heart, because that will kill him.
Okay, I'll just kite the blood plague juggernaut around. Do you need help putting out damage on it?
Probably a little bit.
Okay, I'm coming to the plague heart. Oh, I'm in here. Oh my god, there's ferals.
Yep.
Oh, where's the plague heart?
Gotta be looking for it. Oh, it's in there. I would jump out, fight the horde outside, and then jump in.
Okay, I'm leaving the place.
Oh, we gotta take care of these ferals, bro.
Oh no, ferals.
I got one. Oh shit. That's a lot.
I'm so fucked on stamina. Oh my god, I have the blood plague. Are you kidding me?
Fuck it. Son of a bitch.
Oh my god. Oh, I can reload while sprinting?
I don't get some cure soon. This is over.
Oh. Alright. I got half the horde gone. How much HP does that thing have left?
Oh, we got a lot over
Mag.
here.
Could be a problem later.
I think it's half health right now. I think if you and I went in and like just unloaded on it, we.
Okay. I've got one pistol equipped.
Go right now.
Fall apart yet.
Okay, that's my pistol ammo.
Actually, you might die. I'm out of healing items. Oh shit.
I'm almost out of healing items.
Danger report.
No more of that.
I'm wondering how worth it is.
How worth it is to do what? We could just run away.
It's ready. Put it in. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball? Oh my god.
Worth it.
Oh. Holy fuck. I should've... Dude, this guy was jiggling in the water bed. The Blood Plague Juggernaut.
Searching.
Alright, I'll open it up.
Where is he?
He's in out back.
Alright.
I'll leave most of it. I'm taking the rucksack. Here, you can take everything else. I'm like fine on Blood Plague stuff.
Trade this to someone.
In the play cart.
I'm gonna keep moving this stuff and also.
You wouldn't happen to have a cure on you, would you?
Treatment's pretty cool. Cure, I did not.
Okay, then we need to get back home. So I can make one real quick.
Yeah. Got that in the box. Okay, yes. Let's go.
Oh, anyways, so I would just like put the counter proposal that
Anybody listening out there?
peace is sort of like a modern invention that only came about because war became so costly that if we were to look like 100 years ago, like the nations that thrived would be like England, Europe, which, you know, were like fucking colonial like shitholes, kind of, right? That would be the defense, I guess.
I'm not sure if that'd be a defense, because that just kind of sounds like the Red Queen Hypothesis isn't true, because selection just kind of, if that was not costly, then selection selected that out of the pool of, you know, what's possible.
Well, what changed was that like war became like so total and so destructive. It's not always the case.
Yeah, it sounds like it's been selected because there's a
Yeah.
if that argument was true, which I'd be skeptical, then yeah,
It would never get selected for. That's what you're saying?
yeah, like sorry, you're here yelling. Oh shit, Feral. Yeah, if the Red Queen Hypothesis is true, and then that would be the defense. It just sounds to me like you know, if that was too costly, if it was no longer beneficial, then it's just kind of been selected for. So I would guess that my thought on like reducing entropy and kind of going towards like a common good is still what's going on. Also, I mean, this is an idea I've had for a while, but I read something recently. You know, I've seen it. Talk about it a little earlier in my server.
Yeah.
But this doesn't just apply to biology. What Lee Cronin talked about with assembly theories, you could apply this selection to everything. So I guess the Red Queen Hypothesis would also have to apply to more than just biological context.
How would that apply to non-biological stuff?
The assembly theory thing.
organisms accustomed to unrelenting struggle, when they come into contact with like peaceful ones who never struggle, they just fucking stomp on them. So eventually everything becomes
I don't think that would apply
struggle.
to. I'm not sure if that would apply to not biological constructs.
Yeah, it seems like it like strictly would not.
Yeah. I think I firmly think that like all things, because to me life is just an emergent property of like an exponential scale of like complexity, right? As things get more and more complex, I guess you just kind of end up getting life, and then life also gets more and more complex, and selection just keeps happening and happening. So you could apply that assembly complexity theory to like culture and like Richard Dawkins, coining the term meme, and like talking about like genetics and genes and memes kind of being similar. To me, is like a pretty good example of that, and that there's this selection process that happens across just kind of everything in the universe. Shit. I'm running really low on shotgun ammo.
Dude, I thought Richard was a fucking hollow. So like, what the hell? Just one of the dudes, like sitting in a corner. If we're gonna do more play cards, I think I should get not a crossbow. I think that nearly fucked us there. So
I actually wasn't. I didn't even know we were gonna do it with her. I would have stopped to an automatic with some grenades.
I'll be honest, I was just driving around, being chilling, you know.
I mean, hey, it was fun, you know, spontaneity. So
Running low on that.
After being chill responsibly, that's the problem. Did not do so.
If we had our own fighting gym, people would think twice before they mess with us.
That's Shane.
that was Jane.
If we have a fighting gym, people will think twice before trying to mess with us.
That's what he said.
That's very bro logic.
Yeah. Like a group of raiders come out, but they all have like rifles and shit, and they see a fighting gym. They're like, "Oh wait, never mind. We can't fuck with these guys. They have a fighting gym.
We can't fuck with those guys." Don't you hear? They all know Muay Thai.
Okay.
I need to go to the bounty, man.
That is a thing you could do.